100 days hardcore Minecraft in the Nether, but it's different. I've set out 3 goals for today. We're gonna find the lost city. I'm gonna get full netherite armor in this episode. Why? I am going to try to beat the Wither for the first time ever. But before we start, there's some challenges. Well, number 1, I can't leave the Nether. And number 2, this mob right here. And finally, there's this dungeon. The toughest variant of the lava temple. Right, so if you like content like this, do consider subscribing, and without further ado, let's start. Just a quick note, 69% of my viewers haven't subscribed, and there's always awesome content posted on this channel. A sub would be truly amazing, and hitting that notification bell would truly be legendary. We actually started at a really awesome location, if only this wasn't another video. I mean, I could do a pirate video on this. I mean, look, a pirate ship right there, and a lonely island, that's perfect. Maybe for the next video. I mean, playing as a pirate, that would be kind of fun. But today, we're stepping in. Now, there's a lot of things that makes the Nether really hard, but that mob that you saw just now, those guys really hurt. I'll explain more in a bit. So I went ahead and created a new world, went in, I guess that was day 2, got some tools. I thought I was off to a flying start, and then this happened. Oh no, it's those sounds again. Where are they? Oh my gosh. I was hoping to make a run for it. I had some blocks to hopefully get across or hide, but instead I was cornered and there was nothing I could do. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That's not easy. You know what makes the Nagas so difficult? Every time they hit you, it's 5 health points. And those guys, they're everywhere. But you know what else is everywhere? My dumb luck. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, alright. But you know what? Things are gonna get better. I mean, I know I can turn things around. I mean, at least I flipped this nether portal around. I mean, that should remove the jinx, right? Okay, attempt number 5. We finally actually have some luck. Found this structure. I mean, it's stone, so we can make stone tools now. But I don't know what this is. I mean, I heard piglins earlier. This could be yet another death trap for me. Oh no. Oh no. I've been spotted. I gotta run. They're chasing me. I'm gonna dig in. They're still waiting for me outside, but I need that stone badly. I'm gonna have to find a way to sneak in. So I stuck back in, and finally, well, we got stone. I mean, in the overworld, you'd be like, yeah, it's just stone, you know? You shouldn't sound too excited about that, but in the Nether, it's the only way for me to get better tools. It's the only way for me to grab gold. It's the only way for me to grab, well, basically anything else. So to have that early on, that was so good. I mined for some gold, crafted my very first golden helmet, and with that, at least I'll be safe from those damn piglins. I mean, you know, one less thing to worry about, other than lava, nagas, and everything else. That's just great. I ran around and I found some awesome biomes. I mean, look at this. This is definitely different. And I did find a new kind of ore. It's called syncinasite. It's basically a replacement for iron, sort of. It doesn't work exactly like iron, but it does the job. But the main issue though, early on, is that I couldn't find any food. And this lasted for days. So if it weren't the nagas or the lava, it was gonna be hunger that was gonna kill me. Hey, but at least if I die out of hunger, I'm gonna die looking good, because this new syncinasite gear, I mean, have a look at that. That actually looks pretty sweet. I figured the safest way to move around would just be to, dig tunnels around, and I actually found my very first ancient debris. Problem was, I can't actually mine it. I don't have the tools. In fact, I don't know how to craft any of the new tools, so that was a bit of an issue. But interestingly, I found something the next day. Oh, look. Oh, even more. Look at that. That. Oh, what is that? And why is that naga on top of it? That is like a... I don't know what that is. Looks magnificent though. I mean, I know what this is. And you can judge by my sarcastic tone that I was pretty sure that those sort of pyramids, they're going to be laden with traps. for sure. So I decided to just dig around just to make sure there's nothing underneath, because it doesn't look exactly like the normal one, and surely enough, TNT. That might be fun. We might just use that for something later. I mean, TNT, that's always fun. But anyway, let's have a look at the chest, and well, pretty good enchants actually. Protection enchants, piercing, but what what the hell is water protection for? Why? Why would I ever need that? But to be honest, the rest of the enchants, they're absolutely great, and they're gonna be super useful later on. So I dug through the temple walls and was trying to figure out a safe way to get to that lost city. I mean, all I have now is just rotten flesh for food. Those ghasts, they're scary. And the Nagas, oh, that was a good shot. Now, since the Nagas were pretty much waiting for me everywhere, the best way to get to that lost city was just to bridge my way through. I mean, it's a bit risky. If a ghast starts pumping at me, I'd be in trouble. But anyway, here I am, and check this out. It looks amazing. And to think of all the loot that might be stashed inside, I, for one, I couldn't wait to find out. I was being very cautious though. I mean, to be honest, who knows what's waiting for me inside? There could be mobs, there could be something new, traps. I have no idea. I gotta say though, I was impressed. I mean, look at that. Cabinets? Chests of jars, and they actually work. I gotta say, whoever built this mod, man, really good job. Props to the guys who made this. I went upstairs to see what was going on there. I mean, maybe there's good loot. Very cautious, of course, just in case. And I found this awesome looking statue. Wasn't sure what it does, but one thing I was sure about was I'm definitely taking that thing home. I mean, come on, that just looks too good. And holy cow, is that a totem of undying? Was my thought initially. I mean, I was super excited. I thought, I'm in a totem of undying early on. That's just great. I picked it up. Respawner statue. That's kind of unfortunate. I put it back. So apparently this thing lets you respawn at that location if you die. And I gotta say, we look kind of similar. Aside of the statue similarities though, this lost city, it changes everything. The way that this run is going to go has just been reversed. And I'll show you why. This house over here, check it out. Books. Everywhere. This early on. I mean, that pretty much settles it for enchants. So I was really, really excited to find this. And just before moving on, I wanted to show you guys just how awesome the Nether looks. I mean, that smoke coming out of the lava, man. Anyway, moving on. As if finding books weren't enough, I mean, what about that? A whole enchanting setup? That is just too good. I was worried. I mean, finding diamonds was gonna be hard or risky at least, but having this setup here and now, that's just absolutely bonkers. Loving it. So I left the lost city for a bit to gather resources, and I found a spawner, which might provide a solution for one of my biggest issues so far, which was food. It's pretty close. I mean, it's right there, and the spawner is basically right beside me. So I had to figure out a way to get this spawner to work. So I went to creative mode and did some testing. So I basically set up a platform just to simulate that spawner over there. Wasn't sure how many blocks I needed to get them to fall and die in one hit. And after some testing, we did 22 blocks from top to bottom, and surely enough, one swing and they're dead. I thought I was being smart, but you'll see later on why this was kind of dumb. To be honest, it's dumb. Yeah, leave it at that. Let's go and build the spawner. Took me a few days to build this, but it still looks crappy. I mean, it took a while, but well, at least it works. It's my very first mob farm, I'll be honest with you. I mean, the ones that involve spawner, never made one before. Let's have a quick tour. So here I have this little platform going on where I could aggro the mobs to make them fall into this little trap door that I have set up. And after waiting for quite some time, went downstairs. I don't know why I built this like so. I mean, you guys are gonna call me dumb for making a farm like this, but it was satisfying. I mean, look at all them. I mean, crappy loot, crappy XP. But for someone who has never built a farm before, I gotta say this was absolutely worth it. Just for the satisfaction. And the fact that I actually have some food. I mean, probably literally the worst kind of food you can get in game. But guys, when you're going hungry and you have nothing else to eat, anything goes. That's a bit sad. It's sort of reality, though. Yeah, that's a life lesson right there. Anyway, the loot's not too bad. 16 rotten flesh, some gold nuggets and bars, which will be useful for later. So yeah, the farm is a success, I guess. Grabbing XP was kind of odd. I had to dig a hole underneath and just jump to these hoppers just to grab them for some reason. But the XP is not bad. I mean, have a look at that. That's going to be really important considering we already have an enchanting table set up, as in set up for us. And that means that we can actually start grabbing really, really good gear. I'm really excited for that, so let's try it out. What I didn't realize though is that I couldn't actually get any good gear because I had no idea how to craft any of the new tools. And I was too dumb to use the mods that, you know, show you the recipes, so I actually went to creative mode to test it out, and apparently it was these reed blocks. And you can turn reed blocks into nether reed. And with nether reed, you can actually craft the new tools. That's a game changer for me. And what was even more of a game changer was the fact that the nether reed blocks, they were used as decoration blocks all across town. So problem solved for me after spending a long time trying to figure out how to do it. It turns out those blocks were all around me. Problem solved. So I did what any self-respecting gentleman would do, and I absolutely ransacked the city center, crafted my axe, pickaxe, and my sword, and I used my new tools to grab nether ruby. These shiny things. They're basically the equivalent of diamonds on the overworld, and with this new piece of gear, I can start mining for ancient debris. So that's one step closer to one of my goals in this video. Alright, so you remember that dungeon we saw earlier, that large mine shaft? I found one under my base. And you know what? It's time for a challenge. It's kind of cool, there's a blaze spawner down here in the mine shaft. Probably get some for fuel, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, that kind of hurts. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh my gosh. Oh my half health. I gotta run. That's not good. Oh my god. That was a close call. That was close. And you know what? That wasn't the end of it. Why do I feel like it's so much harder to mine diamonds than me and my big mouth, huh? I mean, it wasn't all bad though. I found a lot of ancient debris. The only problem, didn't have any diamonds to use it with. So I was out mining for nether rubies, and the craziest thing happened. Have a look at this. I've never seen this before. It's a village. And it's in the nether. Alright, so there. Oh, brutes. I'm making a run for it. Where are they? Oh gosh. At this super panicky moment right here, I felt like I was dream. You know, placing blocks and stuff. But I survived. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Alright. At this point, you know, I was sweating. I was worried. Had some rotten flesh. I mean, it's the only food source I had. And for some reason, I did not notice that big porky right there. Did not notice him at all. Oh my, it was like one close moment after another. I gotta be more careful. But anyway, I survived. So, I mean, that's either good luck or bad luck, but I survived. But what really is good luck is finding this grinder over here. It's super essential for my enchanting process since I have not found any iron so far. And I've also crafted a synthetic anvil, got a full nether ruby set, which is equivalent to diamonds, and fully enchanted, partially with protection and fire protection, just basically whatever I could get. And I got a damn good sword too. This one's really good. And as for my bow, got infinity, and we're gonna upgrade it with that book that we got earlier from that pyramid. Now, I didn't re-enchant my armor at all just cause, I mean, too much trouble grinding, no thanks. Instead, let's start exploring. This guy right here, this fella, he's gonna help me out. And that right there is one of the new dungeons. But this one, well, it's actually one of the basic ones. There's not too much going on here. Later on, you'll see some pretty crazy ones, and I mean crazy. I didn't really figure out a way to, you know, keep this cute fella here, so I boxed him in. I feel kind of bad though. I mean, those guys are just so cute. So inside the lava temple, wasn't much going on, so I dug down and I found something. Wasn't sure what it was. I approached it carefully, you know, just in case. Nothing there, but when I dug inside the tomb was ancient debris. Not too bad, not too bad. But it's time to move on. Let's find something else. These trees, they extend all the way from the lava pool, all the way to the ceilings. This world, it's just so mystical. I mean, another update? This should be it. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think of this this Nether so far? Let me know in the comment section. I'd like to know. Is this actually a better Nether? I started enjoying this little Nether horse ride. I keep forgetting the name. I went a long way. Just going around, looking around, trying to find something interesting. And I stopped to pause. Just for a brief moment. Just to look at that scenery. I mean, look at that. That's so mystical. And my seed hunting instincts just popped in here. I mean, lava temple, ruined portal. I didn't even notice it at first, but there's a freaking bastion right there. And it's a huge one too. And I was thinking here, you know, is it actually worth the risk? Is it? Yeah, of course it is. So I decided to just go in, grab the ancient debris off that lava temple real quick. And I figured the easiest way to get inside this bastion is just to dig through. Gotta be a bit careful though. I mean, there's lava puddles in here. There we go. Achievement done. Those were the days. So I managed to find a little passageway inside. I looked around just to make sure there's none of the brutes, because the brutes, even if you wear gold armor, they'll still go after you. So we gotta be extra careful about that. Surely enough, one of the non-hostile ones passed through. I decided to just wall myself in. Not with this guy though, I mean, no. So I just I walled in, and I thought that the best way to actually get to some loot is to just dig a hole and make a tunnel. And there's a brute right there. And this was kind of fun. I mean, I thought I had to deal with the brutes, but what? I mean, look at that. They sort of dealt with themselves. Not just one. Other one comes jumping down. Now we have a trio right there. That was kind of nice. I enjoyed that a lot. So I got to the center. I just broke the chests because that's all I could think of at the moment. I tried to grab more, but I started getting aggro. I decided I gotta run. There was no way I would risk that. So I went out just for a moment, trying to decide should I go back in? Of course I should. So I went back in. Nobody noticed me just yet, so I grabbed all the gold that I can because we might need that. I started hearing sounds, so I ran for it. So enough of that. This thing. Let me just tell you a little bit more about this. This is the toughest dungeon in this mod. It has tons of spawners, tons of, well, let me just show you. It has spawners. Not just one, there's tons of them. I didn't know this going into it. I thought it was something that I could handle. But I mean, a blaze spawner down here, and that's not the only thing. There's numerous blaze spawners. There's even more naga spawners, wither spawners, but the loot inside, it was just too tempting. I gave it a shot, but to be honest, this was way beyond my pay grade, at least for now. It didn't stop me from trying though. I had to grab that next spawner, I had to destroy it. That piglin, I don't need to kill the piglin. That would have just caused more trouble for me. A naga popped out, and surely enough, there must be a naga spawner somewhere as well. I rushed to the middle room to try and destroy that spawner. Then mobs were hitting me from all sides. Grabbed a quick bite. I had to go back. A naga was already waiting on that side as well. Must be a magma cube spawner as well. The mobs, they wouldn't stop harassing me. Okay, I thought this was my chance. After grabbing this little mob, I'm gonna run into that spawner and try and destroy it. And believe me when I say there are tons of spawners here. So I destroyed 2 so far, and I thought it's time to go to the second floor, so I dug a hole. And as soon as I came out, I was greeted with a throng of mobs pretty much. I thought it was just that one blaze. Then Nago on one side. More blazes kept coming. A wither skeleton jumped down. This was clearly too much for me. I mean, I tried to just stay here and carve a way out. It was just not possible. So instead I turned around, checked the chests, hopefully find some loot, and I was thinking of just running away. And diamonds! Finally! I mean, finding diamonds in the Nether, it's not easy. So I was really happy to find that, because that sort of means that my ancient debris, they won't be as useless. And there you go. New recipes unlocked. Advancement made. Diamonds. I then went to the second floor. Because, loot. I mean, I'm hoping I'll get full diamond gear here. But as soon as I dug a little hole from the side, because obviously I'm not going through the front door, I was greeted by an unlimited amount of wither skeletons. This was too risky. I mean, at least from here, they can't really hit me because, well, the ceiling's too low. But if I step inside, it would almost certainly be certain death. So I decided to turn around, back out, but the blazes, they can hit me from afar. I turned around and surely enough, at least I wasn't knocked down to the lava. That would have been a catastrophe. I started to get confused here. What should I do? So I carved some more holes. I peeked inside. I destroyed that spawner, and I didn't even realize it was so packed that there were 3 wither skeletons just sitting on the spawner. So it was at this point that I realized that there's just no way. No. I can't. I would die. The episode will end right here if I try and defeat this dungeon now. Yeah, they would literally screw my backside. Like I'd be done. Like just completely done. But I did notice some really cool things. I mean, there are chests on the corners. So this is what I thought I would do. I'm gonna go around, peek, count the blocks, and I'll find spots where I can actually reach those chests. Now I can see one to my left and right, and it's right next to that crying obsidian. I think that's what that is. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find that block, carve my way in, steal the loot, and get the out of here. So that was the crying obsidians. I'm pretty sure if I dig through here, I'm pretty sure the chest should be right under it. Ah, there we go. And surely enough, well, ancient debris and a diamond sword. And I did spot another chest across the room, so I'm gonna go around, grab that one as well. And around the corners, near these tombs, more chests, leg plates, helmet. I'm almost done. I only need 1 piece of gear left. And surely enough, there's 1 more chest left over here, so I dug carefully. And there you go, a full set of diamond armor. And this, folks, is what the inside looks like. I'm not messing with that. There's just no way. So I decided it was time to grab my trusty Strider and just get the hell out of here, because that was too close. That was too close. But oh, see, they're still going at it. They're not done with me, even when I'm leaving. But we'll come back. We're gonna defeat that dungeon eventually. But in the meanwhile, something a little bit more serene. Check out this biome. It's like a nether mushroom forest, tiny mushrooms everywhere. And to my right, that must be it's like one of those jungle temples, but the nether version. Unfortunately though, the loot was crap. So you know what? We're just gonna skip it. Because we did find another biome, and this one is even more important. That thing that I just grabbed, that is an absolute game changer. Look what I can craft now. So that thing is what I can use to make these bowls, these nether bowls. And with these bowls, I can actually craft nether wart soup. And that actually solves all my food issues. Without this, I wouldn't have been able to achieve any of my objectives. And I still have a lot. Beating the wither, making a home. We're gonna get to that. But even something as menial as grabbing these materials for bowls, it wasn't without its challenges. Those little things on the ground, they poison you. You gotta watch your step. And you gotta be aware of your surroundings as well. As I was clearing those little mushrooms, I got hit by something. It was hard to see. I mean, it blended in so well. It was like, it was a jungle skeleton. But you know what the significance of that was? That thing right there. Finally, my infinity bow is actually useful. I was so happy to find that arrow, to be honest. That's another game changer. 2 game changers in one biome. I was super thankful. Finally. So I then spent several days traveling across this nether, and I came across that lost city again. It's a different one from the first one you saw in the video. This one, it's adjacent to the mega dungeon. The one that I want to beat by the end of this video. And not only that, this is around 300 blocks away from an awesome spot. A spot that I will soon call home. This is what it looks like. And I gotta say, I fell in love with this view. I mean, look at that. This nether? Yeah, those guys, they just wouldn't leave me alone. Even as I'm just trying to show a quick montage of that awesome view, they're everywhere. I'm not even sure if lights will... Oh crap, this is not good. I forgot to wear my gold armor and those guys really hurt. Okay, I guess back to the view. Yeah, it's an awesome spot to build, and all those fossils everywhere means I'll have ample material to build my first ever house in Minecraft. Yes, I have never completed an actual house. We're gonna do that today, I promise. And no Minecraft video is complete until you do a time lapse with one of those cool musics. So let's do that. All right, enough of that. So I kept on mining, and those nagas, they just wouldn't stop. They just wouldn't stop. But this time, I'm actually happy about this one, and you'll soon find out why. So I just grabbed some more blocks, and well, another naga popped. Right, another one popped. Had to kill that one too. There we go. I got a wither skeleton skull from a naga. I didn't even know that they could drop that. And that just brings me one step closer to my goal. I might not even have to farm wither skeletons. This might just work. So I started the foundations of my base. We'll start by a farm. A ward, or nether ward. Pronunciation. Nether ward farm. Yeah, right, because I need food. I mean, I have 3 pork chops left, and the rest is just rotten flesh. Yeah, so yeah, that was really good placement right there. And check out these fence blocks. They look amazing. I mean, that is super. You guys should try out this mod. It's insane. So I continued on. I added some of those new lanterns as well. I don't know what they're called, but they look really cool. And I'm just so bad at placing blocks. Well, not much of a builder, but that might soon change. So so far so good. I think this corner looks really swell. Let's just build on that and see what we can make. I think I'm gonna make multi-layers of this, maybe all the way up. I don't know how many steps, but let's just try. So I built the other side as well. Oh no, these guys. Yeah, I don't want them ruining my house. So this is basically what it looks like. Farm on each side, and I think I'll just layer up. So I built the second floor, essentially. Same exact design, just 2 blocks up. Those guys just wouldn't stop. No, don't. Oh man. Oh no, how do I even get rid of those guys? They will keep on spawning. There's no way to stop them from constantly ruining my home. I guess that's the one thing that sucks about having a home in the nether. Unless you use blocks that aren't easily destructible, but I mean, these bone blocks, they just look so good. I don't want to switch blocks. And I just want to show you how frustrating it is to build in the nether. I mean, look, overworld, no aggro from mobs. You place lanterns or torches at night, you're fine. But here, nagas spawning all the time, ghasts constantly waiting to destroy your home. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. But anyway, the house, the progress. Oh man, just come on. Just as I was trying to just do quote unquote progress, I am getting constant aggro, and look at that. It's a mess. Fire everywhere, blocks destroyed. So believe me when I say, building this house, it was tough. It was tough. But I gotta say, I got hooked. Building is fun. Too much seed videos, I didn't build much, and I finally realized that building is super fun. So new addiction right here, guys. New addiction. And addictions aren't good. Just saying. Anyway, we finally we have some harvest, and as you can see from my inventory bar, I ran out of pork chop. So I was on a diet of rotten flesh again. So I really wanted to start crafting that nether wart soup. I don't know what that tastes like. I don't care. It certainly is better than rotten flesh. That's all I know. So I was done with a farm section, which is partly decorative and it's really functional. Lots of layers, as you can see. Looks really awesome, in my opinion at least. And I decided it was time to build the house. I mean, I'm not gonna build a farm all the way to the ceiling, right? So I thought this was enough. So it's time to build the main area of the house. Really nice tiles here from those fossil blocks. They look really good. And I also stole some of these glass panes from that lost city nearby, because I had no idea how to craft them, couldn't be bothered. There was so many available there. We'll use that. We'll use that. It looks really good. It looks really good. And you know what the toughest part of building a house is? For me at least? The roof. The roof. I mean, I could make a flat roof. That's easy. Or I can make a roof that is... Look, if I built it like the left one, that would have been easy, but I wanted to go for something a little bit more aesthetic, so I challenged myself. Not only have I never built a house, I've never built a roof, and I'm gonna make a good one. But that is subjective, and let's just see how it'll end up. Yeah, those guys just won't stop. Leave me alone, just for a bit, right? Okay, so I finished the roof. But I'm not sure if you can notice, one side is fine, this side is absolutely fine. But yeah, as I go to the other side, I miscalculated. And yeah, look at that. That block in the middle, can you see it now? To my right? Yeah, that is wrong. So I had to redo the entire house. Well, just a bit. I had to make the house a little bit wider. And redo the roof. But why not? Let's aim for perfection here, guys. And those guys need to stop bugging me. Anyway, we're finally done, so I guess a quick tour. Check out the insides. Doesn't that look good? I even stole these jars as well. I mean, instead of crafting, if you can steal it, just steal it. Don't do that in real life. But yeah, these things on the floor, they glow. So it looks super awesome. I placed a fossil trapdoor just to make going in and out easier. Apparently not that time. And the farm, look at that. Everything is fully grown. I can make lots of food. Check out that view from my porch. I left those fossil spike thingies intact because I thought they looked really good. And yeah, it's not even a house. This thing is a mansion. I mean, look at that. I gotta say, I'm really happy with how things look. I mean, let me know in the comment section. I mean, 1 to 10. At least give me a 6. Come on, this is decent. Anyway, I got a little surprise for you as well. So I did most of the backside of the villa. I mean, check that out. I built walls all around it as well. I didn't want it to just look good from the front side. I mean, it's not really amazing from the back, but it looks complete, at least, right? But I did have a little surprise. So, I mean, it's hollow inside, but then I decided that it actually looks good that way. Check that out. We actually have a hidden garden, and I didn't even have to work on it. It just came like this, even with the mushrooms. That's pretty sweet, right? Nice little chair for a lonely person like me. Only one chair. I mean, I don't know who to sit with in the Nether. It's quite a lonely place. But I did set up something pretty sweet on the other side of this garden. That thing there. That little spot there, that's my enchanting spot. And yeah, I do need to enchant again, folks. Because now, I can make netherite. Not that this gear is bad, but netherite is just a lot more durable. And if I'm gonna actually do the wither here or beat that dungeon, there's no way I can do it without netherite. At least without it breaking. And don't even go about and telling me to get mending, because no, not possible. No villagers. There's no villagers here. And finding loot with mending, come on, it's just no. So in my mind right now, I was thinking of a method to beat the wither, because no cows as well, which means no milk. So it's gonna be tough. So I think I'm gonna have to take advantage of some mechanics here. We're not gonna do an open world fight, but we're not gonna glitch him as well. But before we get into that, I guess just a little bit more decorating, right? Because yeah, it turns out that this is really fun. So I went down to grab nether water, because no water. Yeah. So I went back up and I filled up this pool with lava. I would have preferred water, but it's not gonna work. But it kind of looks really awesome too, though. I mean, now that it's complete, let me check that out. I decided to put fences on all sides because I didn't really want to screw myself. Not gonna take a dip in there. And yeah, I think it's complete now. What an awesome montage of this, what is that, like a nether creeper? Except it doesn't go for you, it just floats around, but it just looks so majestic. I love how it just flew by my mansion, makes for a great montage. And yeah, that's done. Villa's done, mansion, done. Well, I don't know if I'll be staying here for long after this episode, but I sure hope I will, because I just like it so much. Inside, it looks cozy. No beds, of course, because, well, nether, no sleep, right? Anyway, enchanting time. So, time to grab that netherite armor. I mean, we have all the basic diamond gear already, all of the ancient debris. So a helmet, chest, leg plates, and, of course, the boots as well. Oh, a sword as well, of course. I don't know if I'll use the sword, because, to be honest with you, the nether ruby sword, it actually has more damage, and I already have great enchants on it, but I'll just make it as well, just in case. I mean, it might break, who knows. We'll keep both. I mean, look, it has 1.5 points more damage, so yeah. Finally, the boots, and after this, we just gotta finish the enchants. Ooh, cover me in debris, right? And believe me when I say, yeah, full netherite, full enchant, that's no guarantee against the wither. But we're gonna enchant anyway. Protection 3, I'll take that. It's not the best, but, well, I hate grinding for XP. Protection 4, that's perfect, absolutely perfect. I did a few retries on these enchants. I got protection 4 on the leg plates, and finally protection 4 on the helmet, and that completes my set. I think I'm ready. But before we actually beat the wither, we need 2 more wither skeletons. And you know what? I'll grab that as we actually finish the last dungeons. Now, I actually kept my nether ruby gear as well because it has fire protection, and I kept my golden helmet. Well, I don't want aggro from the piglins. I know I look silly, but, well, it is what it is. Pink and gray and gold. I look like a clown. Anyway, let's get to it. So I'm back at the city where I stole a lot of the windows earlier, and yeah, this is the dungeon. This is it. And this time, I'm pretty sure I'm prepared, but who knows. So I decided to just build a little bridge all the way to that temple. And this is what was going to my mind at the moment. I remember a guy on my channel, Anonymous, he was telling me that if you're gonna make a spawner farm, you need to be 12 blocks away from the spawner. So you know what? Then I thought, if I'm this far, nothing has spawned so far, right? There shouldn't be that many mobs yet. So what I thought I would do was I would just go gung-ho all the way inside and destroy as many spawners as I can. I can hear them spawn already though, but surely, I'm sure there wasn't too many yet. You know what, let's go to in-game voice.
Oh, ouch, I wasn't expecting to fall there. Okay, that's the first spawner. Okay. Let's just... Alright, those guys don't hurt too much. Okay, that's the spawner. Let's destroy that one real quick. Okay, one down. Probably a dozen more to go. No. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's spawner number 2. I'm ignoring the mobs. Okay, it's just the spawners first. Okay, now it's time to kill the mobs. Alright, so the enchants do help. I'm not taking that much damage, but this still hurts. Oh crap. Oh no, I'm at half health. Okay, we need to recuperate. Yeah, nether wart. Soup, finally. They're spawning from somewhere. I don't see any more spawners. You know what? Let's go to the second. Okay, there's the spawners. There's a lot of mobs here now. Okay, I can't. Oh, I can't. I was at half health, and that withering damage is just gonna take too much. It's just too much. Okay, so we're regenning health now. So let's try this again. Okay, let's Okay. I'm sure. Do I just ignore these guys? This is like a. Can I kill them faster than they spawn? I don't think so. Okay, let's get this one. Why does it not work? Oh gosh, my health. I'm gonna have to eat. Oh man, that's. I was using food. No wonder I couldn't destroy that spawner. All right, you know what? Screw it. Now that I'm fully. Oh my gosh, I can't even get my words straight. I've eaten one of my 2 enchanted golden apples. Right now I'm in god mode right now, so I'll just go for it. You know what? 3rd floor it is. Let's get the spawners here because there's quite a few as well. Okay, one in the corner here. There should be one more on the other side. Okay, yeah, that's it. I think that's all. I mean, there's one left. But I'm not gonna destroy that one. Okay, wait, let me just get into the clear, right? Okay. Alright. That was quite costly though. I was hoping to use that enchanted apple for the wither.
Alright, let's take the pros and cons. We beat the dungeon. This is the toughest dungeon in this better Nether mod. So the way to do it was just to go gung-ho and, you know, have the greatest armor with the best enchants and an enchanted golden apple. So it wasn't easy. And I was probably a bit lucky as well. And now it's time to farm for the wither skulls. And the best way to do that, I guess, was to, you know, instead of standing near that door, I actually set a platform up here. I set up a little wall so that the withers couldn't actually get to me, so I could hit them from a safe distance. And, you know, even with looting 3 on my sword, the drop rates suck. They suck. But finally, I found my first one, which is actually my second one. So, well, I only need one more. And they spawn really fast, too. I waited a while until they gathered up. It's pretty good XP, too, to be honest. Not that I need anymore. But finally, right there, behind all the mobs, is my final wither skeleton. And are you guys ready for this? I'm not. You want to know why? Yeah, I've never done the wither fight before, and I'm worried. I'm honestly worried. But here's the thing. You know, let's get the hell out of here first, right? Whether or not I beat the wither, I'm gonna post this video anyway. I mean, it's gonna be a good attempt. These guys just won't stop. Look, I've killed enough of you guys, okay? Just piss off. Anyway, we're gonna need a lot of food, and we're gonna need to prepare a method. Okay, I have one enchanted golden apple, which is really good, and I decided it would be fitting to actually beat the wither under my very own basement. Like I said, we can't really beat him in the open, you know, the OG way. We can't do that. There's no way. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dig a hole right here. Gotta be careful about lava because I'm not really wearing lava protection anymore. We'll dig down carefully. And, well, I saw this method on YouTube where, you know, you make a really big shaft. And, yeah, this is sort of what it looks like. It's 2 blocks high. I don't know, this is probably overkill. I think I made this way too long, but since I've never done this fight, better safe than sorry. I mean, this is just ridiculously long. Yeah, and right above me right now, that was my basement. And I'm really hoping that this won't be too catastrophic. I hope it doesn't destroy my home. But more importantly, I hope I don't die. Actually, not dying this is probably the more important thing here. So I gotta set my priorities straight. And here's another piece of technology that I want to show you. My pickaxe. It destroys ancient debris super fast. And I'm gonna use this to my advantage. If things go awry, if things go really wrong, I'm just gonna dig around. So this is gonna be fun. Anyway, you know what? In-game voice. Okay, so I think I place, yeah, 1 soul sand here and there, and right. So we place the skulls up top. Okay. All right. Okay.
Did I misplace that one? Oh man, I was so worried about the guy just killing me straight away, but misplacing that. Okay, alright, okay. At least that freshened me up a bit. I was getting a bit tired. Okay, deep breath. Let's get ready. Okay. This time I'm gonna place it correctly, I think. Okay. Alright, okay, here we go. Okay, oh, it's, I can't hit it yet, I guess. Oh! I thought it wasn't supposed to hit me. What the hell? From that YouTube I was watching a YouTube video and it said it wouldn't be able to see me nor hit me, so I don't know what happened there. It was, just pardon me if I seem overly cautious. Oh, it's right there. Okay, another hit. Great. Guys, I don't like this. It's making me go out. Oh, there it was. I don't want to get too close, but apparently this is what I gotta do. Sneak in slowly. Oh man, those sounds. I don't like it. Oh, that... I didn't even realize that was a tail just hanging out there. Okay, where's the tail? Let's grab the tail. I'm so careful. Okay, there we go. That's the tail. We'll keep doing that. Oh crap! I got hit there. I gotta back out and eat. Here's the plan. You know, I gotta get myself hungry first, eat, and then regen health. That's the plan. We played safe, guys. I then realized the hard way that he actually regens health faster than I'm killing him. So I decided to just go all in. Alright, screw it. Oh man, this is too much damage. This is too much. I gotta go. Oh crap. Oh my, freaking gravel. Oh man. Okay, no, I don't think regular food will. Okay. Alright, okay, I got to save the enchanted golden apple, that's good. Did I just get hit again? Oh man, no. Okay, I gotta eat this. Okay, alright, screw it. You know what? We're going in. Man. Where is he? I gotta do this fight while I still have the enchanted golden apple effect. Okay, there he is. Alright. Oh crap, what? Lava, come on. Not now. Oh, not now. Oh man. Okay, we're at a good spot. Oh man, that is... Did it always do that? What the hell? Okay. Some more... Not even at a quarter health yet, but... Oh man, we don't have the enchanted golden apple effect anymore, guys. I don't know what to do. There's no point hiding. You know, we're just gonna match this. There is no point in hiding right now. It's just kill or be killed. Alright, he's low. We got this. Quick meal. I'm loving that pickaxe. Okay. Alright, you know what? Recoup. I'm gonna wait till that wither effect ends first. Alright, a few more hits. Oh man. Come on. One of us is gonna die today. I think it's me. Come on, two more hits. Come on, 2 more hits. One more hit. Oh, yes. Oh, but wait, no. Oh, come on. I think I'm gonna die here, guys. Oh no. 2 health bars left. Please, go hungry so I can eat, please. I think I'm dead. I'm dead, guys. Oh man, that sucks. Well, at least that's a good way to end the episode. Oh, I can eat. Yes, I actually survived. Oh, in the nick of time. Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it, guys. Oh man, I'm ecstatic. That is the first time I beat the Wither. That was pretty dramatic. I really, oh man. Yes, just yes. I need a breather. I need a breather. That was way too close. Alright, I gotta grab that. Oh, another star. Yes, yes, guys, yes.
That was quite something, right? I gotta say. Even rewatching that was something. I mean, I was pretty sure that was the end of it. I can't believe I'm still getting harassed even at the end of the episode. I mean, give me a break, give me a break. I just went through an insane fight, and these guys as well. I mean, after all that, if this was the way that I was actually gonna die, that would have been way too anticlimactic. Come on, let's bugger off already. I gotta say, I had really bad aim there, and look at that, it's a mess. But back to my point. I thought that was a really epic fight. I really enjoyed it. Even though if that episode were gonna end with me dying, I would have posted it anyway, because the fight and the ending with both of me and the Wither dying, that was actually really good. But to actually survive, that was even better, and that was unexpected. I couldn't have written a better ending to that. So I'm really happy about that, guys. And you know what? This isn't really the end, if you know what I mean. This is another. And to further clarify my point, exactly what I mean by saying that is this. Watch. It's actually pointing to a direction. You know what? I think there's actually a stronghold here in the Nether. And you know what's even better? I think there's a better version of the end. And, well, you know, there is actually a mod for that. And this is what it looks like. I think it's pretty magical. I mean, those stones... Yeah, I mean, we've been waiting for an end update for a long time. And this looks super gorgeous. So you know what, guys? If you would like to see me get into the end and do something there as well, let me know in the comment section below, and I might do a video about that. Look at that, it's epic. That all the foliage, the new blocks, it'll be interesting. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That was 100 Days Minecraft Hardcore in the Better Nether mod. I had fun playing it. My very first house, my very first Wither kill. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. A thumbs up would be great, a subscribe would be fantastic. I'll see you guys later.